We get to the meat of our particular event today, and that is to hear from various experts. Experts ranging from NGOs, experts ranging, as the ambassador had just mentioned, from military veterans in Ukraine who served on the front lines, and also from our Ukrainian American veterans. If I could call to the table, some have already assembled, but if I can call to the table Ms. Katya Koitso, who is Associate Professor at Wesleyan University, Marta Pivovarenko, psychologist, mental health research expert, and co-founder of NGO Development Foundation, Vitaly Herechko, advocacy officer and co-founder of NGO Development Foundation, Alexander Tereshchenko, as the ambassador had just mentioned, a veteran and deputy minister for Veterans Affairs in Ukraine, Yana Zinkevich, veteran and member of Parliament of Ukraine, Ukrainian American veterans Roman Fontana and Darren Polovka, His Excellency Stefan Sus from the Ukrainian chaplain within the military service from the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church, Reverend Father Sviatoslav Yurkiw from the Orthodox Church of Ukraine, also a chaplain, and Christy Ann Hoffland from IREX Senior Program Officer. Congresswoman, thank you for your most eloquent remarks, and on behalf of everyone in this room and on behalf of the entire Ukrainian American community, I'd like to thank you for your leadership in this particular issue and other issues affecting U.S.-Ukraine relations, and obviously sustaining and developing it even further. It is now a pleasure and an honor to introduce our next speaker. The next speaker is new to Washington, however, he is not new to the role of ambassador. The current Ukrainian ambassador to the United States came here in December of 2019. Prior to that, he was the permanent representative of Ukraine in the United Nations from 2015 to 2019, where at that particular time he had many dealings and interactions with the Russian Federation within the United Nations and within its Security Council. And of particular note and interest, he was also an ambassador to the Russian Federation from July of 2000 to December of 2015, at that particular time of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It is an honor and a pleasure to introduce our next speaker, His Excellency Volodymyr Yelchenko.
Thank you so much. Dear Representative Kaptur, distinguished members of Congress, dear veterans, ladies and gentlemen. It is not by chance that we are holding our event this week. 6 years ago, on March 18, 2014, Serhiy Kokurin, a private of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, was on duty at the military base in Simferopol, Crimea. His life ended that day with a sniper shot, which also marked the beginning of Russian military aggression against Ukraine. Today, this aggression continues for over 6 years, and 7% of Ukraine's territory remains illegally occupied. The death toll of this ongoing war has reached 14,000, with another 27,000 wounded, and almost 2 million forced to flee their homes. Despite the ongoing ceasefire, which is in fact the 20th in a row, there are more casualties since the beginning of this year than in the same period last year. A few days ago, Yevgen Chernych, who was born in 1991, a contemporary of Ukraine's independence, became the 6th person killed in action just this March alone. Ukrainian soldiers are fighting for not just for Ukraine. They are fighting for the fundamental values and freedoms that we all stand for, defending not just their land, but the entire Europe, the West, and our way of life. I would like to use this opportunity to thank the United States for its unwavering support of my country. Ukraine has no greater friend than the United States in this fight. Today, we will hear from two brave Ukrainian veterans, Member of Parliament Yana Zinkevich and Deputy Minister of the Ministry for Veterans, Occupied Territories, IDPs, Alexander Tereshchenko. who fought in this war. Thank you for your service and sacrifice, and thank you for coming here today to tell your story. I would also like to express my gratitude to Representative Marcy Kaptur for organizing today's event and for her leadership and the tremendous support that she and all members of the Congressional Ukrainian Caucus provide to our nation. Thank you all for being here. God bless America. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава!
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. We wish you success in your new post here in Washington, D.C. Obviously, you'll have an opportunity to interact with various members of Congress, with other agencies here in the U.S. federal government, and obviously in that aspect of promoting and enhancing bipartisan consensus and support for Ukraine. Thank you for your attendance.